Hi everyone, Crystal Rosenkiller Christensen here with my Illuminated Visionary Guidance for you for December 2019. I'm very excited to be here with you today. First of all, I just finished my advent calendar for my daughter. It is past midnight here, we have just entered December. So it is with great love in my heart that I'm starting this reading, tuning into the energies and the insights that I'm here to share with you today. December is a crucial month, December 2019, because the information that is coming to me to share with you, visionaries out there around the world, is to not get into holiday mood too soon, to use your time wisely entering December and spending the month reflecting on how you would like to see 2020 coming along for you. It is a strong reminder for everybody that the dreams and visions you've had for the last 10, 12 years, that some of you or many of you may have experienced that the dreams have not realized in the speed you've hoped for, or the visions that you've had not come into action the way you wanted it, maybe because of more worldly issues or financial issues or macro or micro financial in the economy around the world. No matter what has prevented you from living your vision or your dreams up until now, know that it's been for a reason. It has been there for you to build everything. Either it's build character or build structure or develop something that has true ground, and you have now tested it. It can also be a personal dream or personal vision that may have turned out very different than what you've dreamed of or hoped for. But just know that this is for your very best, for everybody's interest, for the interest of the world, that you are exactly where you are now. And this is the time to remind yourself of what your visions are, your dreams are, for who you are and what you want to bring to this world. Because the up and coming years, this is when you can harvest everything that you have built upon up until now. Very differently probably than you have dreamed of or even dared to hope for. So allow yourself to ponder, just walk around in December thinking everything that I've learned up until now, everything that's happened to me up until now, how can I truly use that entering into this new decade from 2020 moving forward. Because you've also changed your values or changed your ways. So also there must also be a strong focus on entering 2020 with succeeding with everything that you've dreamed of and living your best life. No one is meant to work so hard that you're not living your best life. You are meant to use everything that you are, everything that you can do, and provide that as a service to the world and the people around you, and live a loving life. Live a life that where you're smiling, where you're laughing, where you feel love in your heart every day. So take a deep breath and remind yourself, as a visionary, you are 1 step or 10 steps or 1,000 steps in front of your time always, so that it's important for you to not push so hard but more share, and at the same time lean back and allow your energy, allow the divine energies to guide you step by step while you're living your life, while you're living your best life. Talking about living our best lives, the last couple of years have been tough, and we've been talking about it in the earlier Illuminated Visionary Guidances. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel how you truly do feel about everything that's happened in your private life, in your work life, in regards to your visions and your mission and your purpose and your reason for being here, your raison d'être. It is, the reflection is important, and the healing is important, and the rejuvenation is important. So this month, take time to reflect on where you come from, where you are, how you feel, and where you want to go, and where you want to contribute, and where you want to make a difference. Because those reflections are what is healing, rejuvenating, and creating a strong energy into 2020, almost creating a runway of light, a runway of energy, a runway of manifestation of everything that you wish to see happen in your own life and in the world around you. Last month we talked about faith and care, so do not stop reminding yourself of having faith and care for everyone involved always. But this month is also about setting your best team moving forward, whether it is your friends, whether it's your family, whether it is who you have assisting you, who you have as partnering with in your visions and your missions. Everything, everyone around you, make sure that you have reflected on who they are, what are their experiences, why are they advising you how the way that they are, so that you do not take advice that is creating conflict for you, but that you are listening to that inner voice of love for what you wish to see, what you wish to see happening, so that everything that is coming your way is used in a constructive way. People with their best hearts, with your thinking they have your interest at heart, may not know your full story, may not know the full story, and may not know your dreams and your visions as much as they had hoped. Maybe you haven't shared it enough, and as most people, we do not share the full picture with everyone around us. We have it in our minds, so we've shared it with a few selected people. So make sure that who you listen to and who you take your advice from, that it's people who truly wish for a peaceful and the best way forward for you and the world. Because many people, they have the greatest visions, have the greatest experience. Many of my clients, they're CEOs, they are royalty, they are top athletes, they're from the elite, or they are entrepreneurs who have 10, 20 years of experience within their fields, and most of them have a huge impact through the media and their role in life. And one reminder for all of you, whether you're my clients, whether you're friends, whether you've never met me in person and you are just listening in, which I'm so happy that you are, because that means that you are a visionary, that you are a person who are to change the world with whatever background you have, whatever the reason you have for being this life, whether you are to impact your family in a more positive direction, whether it is your country, whether it is our world, whether it's the universe. I welcome you, and I'm so happy that you take your time listening in right now, because this is a time that is so crucial for all of you visionaries, all of you people out there that are ready or don't even know that you're ready to take a next step. Everybody in this world, no matter who we are, how successful we are, how much our dreams have come true and where we are in life, there's always a next step for even greater contribution, even greater meaningful impact to this world, and a more heartful and more happy and more loving expansion in our own personal lives. And I'm hearing to share with you that this is absolutely a time for you to take that next step, to expand your vision, expand your hopes, expand your dreams, expand everything you thought you were in this world for. It is greater than that. You have much more to do. You have much more to be at service with. The people around you need you. The world needs you. The universe needs you to step up and dare to believe that you have a greater impact than you ever dared to dream of, and that there are a next step. Almost imagine yourself as if everything that you are is amplified by a kaleidoscope, and as if you see so many new facets, so many new ways of communicating, of being, of expressing, of thinking, choosing, and acting. Allow yourself to see yourself in a new light. Allow each facet of who you are to be illuminated. First with your mere breath, next then with your choices. Make better choices in anything in your life, whether it's your food, whether it's in your thinking, whether it is in the way you talk about people, or ways you strategize, or ways that you decide to make an impact with. I'm hearing specifically for the people watching, whether you're with me from 1st of December 2019 or whether you're seeing and hearing this in the future. Remember what you are best at. Remember what your heart always told you when you were at your best. Remind yourself of the kindness that you have when you're at your most rested and best time in your life. Remind yourself of when you had the best and highest visions for everyone around you. Remind yourself when your ideals were the highest. Remind yourself when what you saw yourself doing and achieving, when you allowed yourself to have the biggest dreams, and then start from there and expand the journey. Because 2020 is a year where we can achieve anything that we had set our minds to when it was in alignment with our heart and with our soul purpose. And here I'm also talking about companies, whether you have tens of thousands of employees or whether you're self-employed. It's never too late to stay true to your values. It's never too late to turn the ship around and make those pivotal changes that you need to move forward into the future with the greatest impact, with the best of success, and with creating a ripple effect, changing our world for the better. And it is time to change. It is time for us to step up and take action for the good of everyone. It's no longer time. We've run out of time, let me put it this way. And we are at a tipping point where enough people around the planet will not accept that some people are only here with a greedy perspective and allowing themselves to succeed without using that success also for the good of other people, also for the good of other countries, also for the good of our planet, for everyone around us. And I'm not saying that all of us should focus on the same things, but using what we do best to both creating exceptional success for ourselves, but also to share that with the world around us. And that tipping point is here. And we are in an energy and we're in a time where if we are not listening to that message, we will be left behind, because the next generation that is coming, the young people of our world, they want meaning, they want value, and they need us all to step up for them to have what we have always had. If they are to live a good life, we're talking about climate, we're talking about their comfort, we're talking about actually some people around the world, we're talking about their survival. If they are to live good lives, if they are to live happy lives, if they are to live safe lives, it's up to us right now, here and now, to step up and make a difference. You are listening, and you're still listening if you are meant to make that change. And we can do it in all fields that we're in, even just by the way we're communicating, or if we're sharing, it could be sharing this video, it could be sharing your thoughts, or it could be sharing your visions or your dreams that you had given up on, or that you've been too exhausted to stay true to. Sharing and communicating and speaking up makes a difference. So don't think that you're too tired to make a difference, or that your organization is not ready, or the world is not ready for you, because that's an illusion. Because the world needs you more than any time in history. So yes, you can make a difference. And yes, one day can make a difference. One thought, one choice, one action can make a difference. So I urge you to at least take a deep breath, allowing yourself to feel who you are, and take a deep breath to remind yourself of what you do best, and remind yourself that everything that you are is needed now. I'll pull a card from my Visionary Guidance cards. Here they are. 2 cards came out. One is having the courage to care. Find the courage to care. Choose to care for more than just your own agenda. Challenge yourself to care for everyone and everything around you. And having the courage to care no matter what happens, whether you are upset or whether the world is upset, have the courage to care, have the courage to speak up for what you believe will make the world a better place. And then I pulled the card, Our Great Universe. And my quote here says, "We belong to greatness. The reach of our impact goes further than we think. So breathe deeply, think bigger, and act with care for the entire universe." Many people get a bit exhausted when they hear that what they think or what they choose or how they act impacts the entire universe. But another way to look at it is that if we have such a great impact, we also have so much energy coming to us. Because if we look at the stars, if we look at the planets, we look at the moons, if we look at the galaxies and the entire universe, how much light there is out there, as big as an impact we have, as much energy is there as well to support us. There are the divine energies that are there with us, surrounding us and around us. And we cannot neglect the fact that it's there, but we can neglect ourselves by not tapping into it. So I urge you to tap into those divine energies available to us every second, every day. And wherever you live in the world and whatever your beliefs are, whether they're religious or whether they come from a more universal spiritual standpoint, allow yourself to take a deep breath every single day, and if you can, every single minute, but just, once a day, remind yourself to tap into those divine energies, that they're not only there to think of or pray to or meditate on or reach into. They're actually there to blend with and to be a vessel for. So that if you allow that energy to stream through you into the world, into the work, into your thoughts and choices and actions, you will be supported as much as you will contribute for each breath that you take. And then you're making a much greater impact even with a mere breath. Just imagine once you start thinking differently, and choosing differently, and acting and speaking up for everything that you believe in, sharing with the world everything that you are, then you'll create an excellence beyond your wildest dreams, whilst making a huge contribution to everything around us. So use this month to reflect on where you come from, where you're at now, and where you want 2020 to take you. Then set your best team, or just the intention of attracting the best team that can assist you in being everything that you are, being the authentic you, listening to only those people that not only have your best interests at heart, but know what they're talking about. And also choose wisely and use your intuition and your heart. Who can I trust? Who can I truly trust? Because our thoughts and our choice and our actions, they lie in the hands of those around us. So know that everyone you're in touch with, you have their interest in your hand, because even a smile to a stranger can uplift them and help them in whatever they're in right now. But also for yourself, make sure that you're surrounded by people that uplift you. And that is a choice. No matter what you think, it's a choice. So choose wisely and set your best team for 2020. I am glad that I have people out there like yourself using 25 minutes of your time listening to the message that comes through me for you visionaries out there for December 2020. I wish you all happy December, happy holidays when you get to them, and I wish you a magical month, setting the best intentions for 2020, and I know that you are going to make a greater difference than you ever dared to believe, no matter how great of a difference you already have made and are making in this very minute. I'm proud of you already, and I'm proud of what you're going to achieve coming into 2020. Thank you for being out there.